empathic type of guy, but everybody felt it. It was like no way you could not feel it.
Yes.
You know, they had us walking on a little walkway, but it was water in there, and they said they would keep them in 3 to 4 feet of water.
Oh my Lord!
Oh my God,
brother!
Man.
Oh my God, brother!
Man,
that's why I can't. You know, I've lied over the years and told people I watched Roots, and I was in Roots, but I can't do it. I think the young people, but personally, when those films about slavery and the civil rights and the hangings and all that, I can't.
You know, that's how Tasia is. Tasia can't watch him either.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you were almost Lavar Burton, not Lavar Burton, but
Kunta Kinte.
Kunta Kinte, yeah. You were runner up, right?
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I had a little resentment. No.
No. Your lips weren't big enough. Your lips weren't big enough. That was the only issue. You know, that was it. That was. I mean, I said it. You didn't, brother.
Hey, brother. You know, that's what they said. Well, he looked more like he'd be related. You know. Yes. So, but Lavar, he did when he was on.
He did a great job.
He did say we were both up for, but he did a great job.
He did.
He was tripping initially because they created a role for me because they loved my screen test so much that they created a role. When I got there, you know, he had turned his back, you know, on me when I came to the trailer. And I said, brother, you know, we're black, man. We can't afford to do that. I got what's happening. I wanted Roots too, but I got something. You got that? And then he eased up. We were cool from then on. But that initial thing, I don't know why, because he had the role, you know. But since then,
he pulled that Gary, Indiana out of him. You know, hey, look, man, right? You're gonna be turning your back on me. I'm gonna be hitting you in the back of your head. Or something. Hey, come on, Lavar. I mean, Lavar. You know, I haven't met many Lavars, but you know, hey, but big ups to Lavar Burton, brothers.
Yes.
Go ahead, bro.
No, I would say big ups to Lavar Burton.
Yeah, absolutely. Seriously. Yeah, but I want to go through the chat because there's some questions for you, brother, in the chat here. So I want to respect them. Smoke G 1016. First question for RaJ. Ernest, how did he like working with Shabba-Do when the lockers were on What's Happening? So that's some sort of breakdown.
Shabba-Do. Oh, my Lord, brother. You know, that kid, man, has such an innocence, you know. He would just had like just want to know, like a sponge, and he just asking me questions like, you know, how did you get started, and you know, just my history. But he just was so eager every word, you know, and I just love that energy. And when he danced like his life depended on it, you know. So he danced like I'm gonna die. I gotta make sure I get it all in. So I was really happy for his success, and we talked just because I told TV1 to get a hold of him for the documentary on What's Happening when they did the unsung, and so they did. I was glad they included him in there.
Yeah.
Well, we have another question. This is from Patrick Pender. He's a made noob from Kappa Alpha I State, and he says, peace, RaJ. He says, what's the difference between the industry then as opposed to now?
Oh, man. It's now there's no excuse, you know, for not making it. And I was at a seminar a couple of years ago, and they had all the celebrities there, and everybody talking about, oh, you know, the whites should do more scripts. They're not thinking of us, and they should. I said, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I can't engage in this conversation. You know, we are the most copy culture in the world with hip hop. Thank God for hip hop, because hip hop made that possible. I mean, you got Russia, China, Korea. You know, and I've talked to Koreans where they said their parents might be prejudiced, right? But they got they got Ice Cube talking about Koreans with the boombox. They imitating us. So I said, are you kidding me right now? Y'all doing this pity party, and we're the most copy culture in the world. And on top of that, we're a wealthy nation. We're a trillions of dollar nation. All we have to do is pool our money together. So I'm sorry. I wish y'all will stop singing that same old sad song. The white man don't respect you for that, because all you have to do is you can turn around like that, man, like that. If Jesse and all the leaders at a meeting with the baseball players, but all the people that got the monies, okay, and just like the Mormons did when they were the one religion, the outlaw. They killed the leader, thought that was the end of it. The Mormons, okay, we're going to stick together and pool our monies. They're the richest religions in the world. They don't have no welfare. They got no unemployment because they circle their dollars among themselves. I said, stop this. Stop this pity party. Right? And now you got the World Wide Web. You don't need Warner Brothers Smith. You don't need Def Jam's permission. You start your own thing. You can start your own label. You can put a thing of webisodes and get chosen or get enough hits, and you can get wealthy from YouTube. You got YouTubers now. I know a black kid I met at a play. And I said, what do you do? He said, oh, I'm a YouTube star. I went, what is that? He said, oh, I make $40,000 a month. I said, you make what? He said, 40. I said, what do you, I do little skits and I do a little musical thing. So you got the World Wide Web with the most copied culture in the world. And we're trillions of I don't understand this pity party. And you know what? Only the young people cheered me on. Only young people, the kids from the colleges there. And they told me later, they said, brother, don't tell that speech to them. They will never get it. They say, your generation, they will never get it. We're uniting. It's starting among them where they help each other, like Spielberg did with Brian De Palma and George Lucas and all those and Scorsese. They were competitors, but they helped each other. These are broke white boys, but they helped each other. And when one got it, they went, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll make that film happen." American Graffiti. Since the studio is lazy about it, then the studio it put it out. It was a big hit, but because we don't do it.
Right.
That love, that self love.
We have to do that. Yes.
We need that, brother. I can tell you, I've seen. You try to go to let me stop. No, I can't. But you understand what I'm saying? Overnight, brother. This is a no-brainer. But the young folks, I did when I was in Georgia at the Peachtree Film Festival there. The kids were telling me they're the same thing. They went, man, you don't get it. They're gonna say that same thing 10 years from now. They're gonna say the same thing 20 years from now. They say your generation, they do not get it. They don't get how powerful we are.